Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. I was sharing today about the joys, honey, of being, let's say, like they call it being in the jungle, right? But I just saying, being into nature. Check out the lion, you know. The lion, knows. Most of them know when they're cubs that, you know, they're supposed to be, a lion that conquers, that is in position, all this stuff, that they are king. Lion is king, right? And as a lion begins to progress in life from the cub, right, coming up, they begin to observe the other lions. There are different challenges that happens in the den with the lions, right? They are definitely territorial. People used to say, you know, people get jealous. I said jealous. I said I'm not jealous, honey. I don't do jealous. I'm territorial now. I ain't jealous, and that's a lioness in me. I'm territorial now. I ain't jealous now. I'm just saying you crossing on people's property. You violating all kinds of signs. When you put out a sign that says no trespass, you know the sign I'm talking about. You got a no trespassing sign out there, right? That sign needs to be observed, honey. And then, you need to, caution yourself because there's a sign, honey, that tells you maybe not, right? So, the no trespassing sign, you up there come violating all that stuff, come walking up in there instead of, marking, honey. Mark this now. Don't be. Anyway, let me go back to my little line because my mind, honey, my mind, child, play with me. So anyway, the lion, honey, they be out there, they're territorial, and they be trying to tell you, this is their territory, and they know how to hunt. Let's talk about the hunt. I talked about it before, but I'm gonna talk about it again because, sometimes people miss the message, and then some need to be a review. I like to review every once in a while. So anyway, the lion, when he begins to hunt for his lioness, okay. Now the lioness, honey, y'all think the lion is choosing, he's choosing the lion is choosing the lioness. Honey, the lioness chooses her lion. She chooses her king. And y'all say that's not biblical. Well, honey, I ain't talking about the Bible. I'm talking about, well, we're talking about how things work out here. Anyway, let me tell you something. We ain't crossing a whole lot of things today. Now I'm just trying to tell you some factual stuff now. Just, people in these species, check how they work in their territory, right? The lioness, honey, lays back when she's ready for her lion. She lays back, honey, and watches the lion fight for her. You ain't gotta believe me, honey. Y'all got some geographical national books or something. Read sometime. It'll tell you what I'm talking about. Anyway, so she's getting ready to, she's getting ready to select, honey, her king, her lion. And some of y'all, oh, honey, look, this ain't for you then. I'm trying to tell you about what I know. So here she is, right? Honey, it's a little lock, honey. Okay. So here she is, right? Lay back, honey. Now these lions are getting ready to go to battle over their lioness. Okay. They getting ready to battle who is going to win the heart of the lioness. Because she don't want no weak king. She don't want no weak lion, honey. She needs somebody who can protect her. She needs somebody that she knows that she's willing to follow, bow to, and humble herself. Saying, hey, this is it. This is my king. So let me tell you something. When it came time, honey, for him to show me my word, that he was willing to go to battle for me, I saw him do some things, honey. He did a flip and a dip. He almost tore his whole neck out because he said, "Oh no, that was mine." Well, you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight before. Sometimes it's three of them out there. Because she's in demand. And they know that she is the prize. You hear me? I'm trying to get y'all to understand something, honey. She is the prize, not him. She's the prize. Follow me now. And I ain't on no trip now. I'm not trying to talk about anything other than what I'm saying, because I could take y'all somewhere else, but I know sometimes because my mind travels fast, don't mean everybody else keep up. So I try to slow down. She is the prize. The kings, the lion says, I want her to choose me, to be her king, to be her lion, or we might say to be my man, to be her husband. He got to be able to show me, you know me, when you rule, honey, you rule. You hear me? That's why you're respected all around the kingdom because they know you don't play. They saw you take down, Jugglebug over there. They seen you do some things now. You ain't the one, to be messing around with that Lioness because he don't play. See, she be watching those things because not only that now, she's talking about, she's looking future. She's looking future. She's thinking about soon, honey, we're going to have ourselves some little cubbies. So I need to make sure if you strong, our cubs are going to be strong. Because if I got a weak line, honey, they're going to have some weak, DNA. DNA, honey. I got to make sure if I'm choosing you, I'm going to have somebody, that when we raise and pull out these cubbies, they're going to be strong like you and me, right? Because I know my worth. I want to make sure you worthy. Two dynamics together. Ooh, that's power. Now that's a power couple. A lot of people walk around talking about a power couple. Anyway, that's power, honey. And that's a power couple for real. So when they begin, those two lions go to battle. They have to prove their worth to that lioness. And whoever wins gets the lioness. And she gets up, honey, and follows that king. You know what I mean? It ain't no, I got to wrestle you down, and now I got to bring you two straws. The battle, honey, was the win. And once he won that, he got her, honey. She ain't skipped a beat. She already had her stuff packed. She was one who was going, who was worthy. Cause see, Jugglebug been talking like he can carry that weight. Oh yeah, girl, when you with me, we gonna do this. We gonna go there. He talking strong. Thomas over here ain't said too much of anything. He just said, I told you, you mine, and we're gonna be together. That's what you said. Well, it's like what's that? Black Panther. Well, tomorrow's the day. We're gonna see who's gonna stand strong on this day. Cause Jugglebug been talking deep, honey. He been talking like he gonna put something on you now. And now I'm telling you now, I care a lot about you, Thomas. I think you got my heart and all that stuff. But Jugglebug has already told me what he's willing to do, right? So now, may the best line win. May the king rise up. Woe is the king. And honey, here comes Thomas, honey. When he get done taking down Jugglebug, it ain't a whole lot of fighting. I like that too. Ain't a whole lot of fight, honey. Boom, boom, he gone. Come on, let's go. And then she gets up and she travels on. She travels on with those Thomas. Because Thomas has proven, I am king. You my queen. And we get ready to go. And that's it, honey. That's the end of the story. Ain't a whole lot of yes. It's just the story's ended. That's how it goes. Now I want you to pick in there, go in there, you know what I mean, with your little fork and knife. And I want you to go and dissect some of that stuff. And go in there and pick the stuff that you need to pick out. That you need for you. Right? To get a clear understanding of who you are and where you stand in that story. Or how you can tell that story to someone else who is struggling, honey, trying to figure out their place or what they should do. Because many times in life, there have been few people or many who have always had to deal with the fact that there is a den of lions, surrounding them, a den of lions, all saying, I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one. And the lioness is sitting there saying, well, we'll see. Because time, honey, time will that filter out what's supposed to be there. You hear me? So now, Those of you that got what I'm saying, namaste. Those of you still trying to figure it out, sometimes we just get off course, honey. We just get off course about things. And this ain't for everybody, honey, but for those that understand where I'm at and looking, desiring, wishing, feeling in that place, don't matter how young you are or how much you have aged. If you know that you're a lioness and you are the one that says what's best for you, you understand that now. That's the move of nature. You know, we get things twisted sometimes because we read things wrong, and then we teach it because we read things wrong because we're not breaking it down the way it's supposed to be. But to each their own, and I ain't trying to go against nobody's belief, thoughts, or feelings because everything ain't there for everybody. But for those that got what I just said, honey, salute, salute, and honey, you go for it. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you now, honey, the view is good, honey, from up here. The view is good. And that's all I'm saying to you. The view is good. You have a fabulous day. And you make sure you let your light shine so bright, honey. Shine, honey. I mean, I don't care what it looks like. You shine in darkness, in pain, in heartache. You shine, you know? I didn't think I'd be sitting here talking to you last Tuesday, this time. I'm coming back from back home, where we had to lay my sister down, right? She had passed and we had to go home, to lay her down a week ago. And here I am today. Here I am today because my strength, honey, comes from deeper than I ever could imagine. My strength, my strength. Hear me. You got something deeper inside you than you can ever imagine. Don't allow everything to trip you up and cause you to miss where you're supposed to be. All right? You have a fabulous day today. I love you so much. Keep it up. Go strong. Be right. Do what you need to do. Much love to you. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not. And just show a sister some love. This is Queen Oya. Blessings.